Lukas Chetwyn!
Ain't no sunshine when it's on, 'cause when it's on, you niggas know the beat gone every time, 'cause we don't wait.
Who turn out the lights is what niggas be saying. Now you don't wanna fight, but y'all niggas be playing. Thinking it's alright, keep playing with that pro. And you gon' know tonight when you land in that hole. Dirt getting tossed in your grave. Now it's all over.
And Lucas's opponent, fighting out of the blue corner from Wicker Camp, Sheffield, Kacper,
Favourite. Kacper, really strong young fighter, isn't he?
Really strong, really strong.
For 10 minutes, and I still got it wrong.
Love the purple of that robe, Helen.
Beautiful, isn't it? Kacper, Mr. Cool.
Mick Mullany and Trix March in his corner. You know, two people responsible for the growth of Muay Thai in Sheffield and surrounding areas.
Absolutely.
So many of the other gyms that we've seen, their instructors learnt their trade from Mick and Trix.
Two very influential people in both our lives.
Definitely, absolutely.
Absolutely. Both these lads look in great shape as well.
Now, Helen, obviously you'd think with Lukas being, by the sounds of it, a predominantly a K1 fighter, that the clinch is somewhere where Kacper could really dominate. What's your sort of experience been when you see K1 fighters trying their hand at Thai?
What I've seen in the past, obviously, you know, we obviously Lukas, we don't really know how many fights he's had in Thai boxing and whether he's trained differently for this fight. But what I've noticed in K1 fighters before is the lack of kneeing in the clinch. So what they'll tend to do is they'll tend to punch to the body, which you know really doesn't have any sort of effect, and it needs
anything
to be that knee exactly. Yeah, that's basically what I've seen. Or they've not really known how to move somebody in the clinch, but it is mainly punching to the body that I've seen.
But he's fighting out of Stoke Muay Thai. We can see proudly displaying Sitnarong on the left side of their corner vest. It's a name synonymous with Muay Thai in this country. So he certainly seems to have found a good home to learn his trade.
Also had the pleasure of being in the fighters class as well, to watch our lads, you know, prepare for this show. And it's not been an easy 12 weeks for them at all. They've really been put through the paces.
Well, the one thing you know about Wicker Camp is they're not going to let someone represent them if they're not up to the task.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So a 65 kilo B class fight for the English title.
Kacper's just got that little bit of a height advantage, but you can, you know, body shape, pair of them look pretty much identical. Kacper maybe slightly bigger build.
So Lukas starts pressuring Kacper, but Kacper's firing off whilst moving backwards. first clinch we see, and
Lucas
Kacper's landing the knees. Lukas is very strong. As you said there, Helene, as he broke off, tried to punch his way out.
I mean, he started with the knees, but then soon as Kacper became dominant in the clinch, he then tried to punch his way out of it.
I think you can already see Lukas perhaps has a punch-heavy game, well, certainly for this round anyway. He throws that right hand really nice and really fast. Very nice tight high guard.
Oh, just a bit.
Just a slip.
Just a slip, that's all.
Kacper just needs to be a little bit careful moving straight back when Lukas is coming in with those punches. Again, I think Kacper got the better of the knee exchange there. A jumping front kick there. Lukas really looking to land that right hand as Kacper's coming in and throwing kicks. Kacper needs to make sure he keeps that guard up as he's throwing leg kicks. Nothing to applaud, I think that was just a slip.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit slippy in there.
Good opening round by both fighters. I think Kacper's got to be careful. He's got to keep those hands up when he's throwing kicks because that right hand fires out straight and true when Lukas throws it. I think Lucas's sort of K1 backgrounds, you can tell from the way that he throws kicks and some of the particular kicks that he throws.
Yeah, and I just think as well, you can just tell the way that he throws punches as well. His feet are quite planted when he's letting go of those punches.
All the more reason for Kacper to keep his hands up.
Yeah. I mean, Kacper did start kicking that leg. If Lukas is going to favour that sort of boxing style, it's going to work in Kacper's favour. Obviously, the way it's going to be on that leading leg, starts throwing that leg kick in, in those early rounds.
Timing it as he's putting his weight down.
Absolutely. By round 3, 4, 5, them leg kicks have really taken the toll. That's it, Kacper out first. Oh, beautiful.
Strong leg kick by Kacper.
Strong body kick as well, that was beautiful.
But Lukas muscles him back up against the corner post.
That's it, it's tit for tat with those knees.
Throwing the knees, but they didn't really land.
Oi. That's it, whoa, we're getting a war now.
Kacper's got to keep those hands up. Got to keep those hands up.
Good lad. Oh, nearly. Oh,
nice
good
knee.
effort, beautiful.
And Lukas isn't trying to get a dominant position in that clinch, which is leaving him open. Another good body kick there. Kacper's perhaps got to be careful not to get drawn into a...
Yeah, that's it.
Took that head kick onto his shoulder.
I don't really think there was a lot of venom really in that kick.
It's the way that Lukas is throwing those kicks. It's not in the sort of traditional Thai style.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Really throwing that hip over.
Yeah. It's... That's it.
But there's nothing unorthodox about that right hand that Lukas throws. It's strong.
It is.
And it's
strong.
straight.
And that could cause some problems if it lands. It seems to be very much the kicks that he's throwing. They're very sort of roundhouse kicks. So it's not sort of the traditional sort of body kick.
It's more of a sort of kickboxing style.
Yes, exactly.
So with a jumping teep as well. But again, the knees, it's more of a lift than a drive from Lukas when he's throwing them.
Just seems he's not pulling Kacper onto that knee either. Sort of like you said, it's sort of lifting up.
Strong round there.
Very, very good round. Very
Kacper,
good
I think,
round.
just edging away. He's clearly got an advantage in the clinch.
Yeah. So strong as well. You can see it as well. His dominance in the clinch now is starting to show. And like you were saying with Lukas, he's not really doing that much. It's more of a lift with that knee rather than pulling Kacper onto that knee, because that's what does the damage. I think Kacper just needs to be careful not to get drawn in when they start to exchange.
Yeah.
That's my worry. You know yourself, Naz, from experience, it's quite easy to sort of get drawn into that.
Yeah, and you know, as we've both noticed, Lucas's punches are very good.
Exactly.
And you know, that's something that K1 fighters traditionally concentrate on their boxing.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to worry as much about the clinch and the knee. But it is a very strong, very fast and straight punch that he throws. Both fighters will want to really impress in this round, really stamp their mark on this fight.
That's it. We're starting to come into those, what they call the money rounds.
I mean, again, the leg kick that was thrown by Lukas there was not a sort of conventional orthodox Thai style leg kick.
Just a slip
That was
again.
a stumble.
Like I said, it is quite slippy in there. I think this is like the 9th fight, so it will be a little.
Oh,
Got caught
long
then with
left
that
hook
left hook,
landed.
yeah.
Kacper's got to be tighter with his hands.
That's it.
Nice block there by Lukas. Kacper's kicks might be a smidgen slower, but they're significantly more powerful. I think the blue corner's going to need to clean up that corner because Kacper just slips on the water that was there. I think Kacper's got to get back to basics and start working his way in. Behind the jab, not just throwing single things. And now, and really capitalise on that clinch. Beautiful knees.
Beautiful.
Oh, lovely jab there as well by Kacper. Lukas said he'd been working on his conditioning. It'll certainly start to show in this next two rounds.
Good round.
Kacper, I think, is clearly pulling ahead, but you know, Lukas is still certainly in this fight.
Absolutely. You know, Kacper hasn't got anything to fear by going into the clinch with Lukas. Kacper is showing that he's more dominant. You know, you can tell.
As you say that, Helen, I can see in Lucas's corner they're showing him how to use his palms to break the clinch by pushing Kacper's head back.
Right. It may be something, obviously, with him being a K1 fighter, something that is not comfortable and they don't want him dragging in, but you can just see the reddening on his stomach, okay, where that right knee's being landed. Better start by Kacper this.
I get the feeling that perhaps Lukas is just waiting to land that right hand now.
Yeah.
Throws it there and didn't really connect. Again, those kicks that I'm sure they hurt, but there's no real venom behind them in the sense of a real strong Thai style kick. Kacper again dominating in the clinch.
That's it. You could see then him just look, the hands coming
Hands
down.
to block,
the hands coming down now to stop those knees.
I mean, this was a A-class fight, and it would be elbow city then, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Kacper's really having success in the clinch.
Oy, good lad.
Dominating there. And it takes that extra energy just to lift yourself back off that canvas, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That very sort of karate style kick there. nothing to sort of deter Kacper from moving forward. Kacper's being urged on by his corner.
That's it, come forward, come forward. That's what he needs to do.
You can see the fatigue now, which is impacting on Lukas's kicking technique. His punches are still strong.
Yeah.
Oh, you can really see that reddening to Lukas's ribs on his left-hand side.
Every time, look, the arms coming down, the arms come down. That's it. You can see I think that's from the body kick as well, just on the left side of on the body there, on the lats. That's from that body kick that Kacper's been throwing. But you can, you can tell the arms coming down now. I mean, look at the redness. Those knees, especially in round 4, are really, really starting to take it out of him.
He's just not been able to match Kacper knee for knee anywhere close when they've clinched.
That's it.
Kacper's knees have been coming in at some wonderful angles and really digging in.
The clinch will sap it out of you. Whatever you've got in there, it will sap it out of you.
Kacper straight in for the clinch. I think he's been told where he needs to take this fight.
That's it. He needs to come forward this round. He needs to get on him. Just be careful.
Nice,
keep that chin down. Keep his hands high.
One thing you've got to give Lukas, his hands have not dropped at all. No matter how tired he is, really good discipline. Kacper's got to go on him.
He's got to keep pushing forward.
He's going to allow Lukas into this fight if he doesn't keep the pressure on. Kacper's hands are dangerously low.
He needs to get, I don't know what he's
doing.
Low.
He cannot take risks with Lukas. Lukas's punches are
absolutely
strong.
Really, that right hand is.
I mean, I love the clinch. I'd really like to see Kacper taking it to Lukas in the clinch. He's been urged on by his corner, Kacper, but he seems content to throw single shots all the time. Lukas is still on him. He's still in this fight. Lukas's corner encouraging him to move forward.
That's just a slip, like we were saying. It's a bit wet in there.
Again, there's no zip on those kicks, so you say again the lack of clinch there, evident. See, now if that had been the start of the round, it would have been really painful for Lukas. Game performance by Lukas Chetwyn.
Superb performance by both fighters.
His ribs and sides tell the story.
Yeah.
It's the clinch that's
and that right body kick
made the difference for Kacper.
Okay, big round of applause, please, for an excellent fight. Again, this is supposed for an English title. Okay, keep clapping, please, for your winner, unanimously in the blue corner, Kacper.
Well-deserved victory there.
Absolutely.
Keep your hands together, please, for our equal opponent, Lukas Chetwyn.
And a really strong game performance by Lukas Chetwyn from Stoke Thai Boxing.
Absolutely.